Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of Sports Orbit right here on the Leadership Podcast Studio, because today is the 1st of October. That is where Nigeria gets to celebrate independent anniversary all over the country. And as we are saying happy independence to Nigeria. This is the way we get to start Sports Orbit right here on the Leadership Podcast Studio. My name is Olawale Ayeni, and I'm here with in the studio with Salifu Usman. Welcome to the show. Happy Independence Day.
Thank you. Happy Nigeria at 61. That's good.
Of course, Alpha Acho is in the studio with me also. Happy Independence Day.
But salute for you. The way you said the Happy Nigeria 61 didn't come out. I mean, looks like you're not too happy like that, too excited like you should have been.
Well, we can't be excited in the midst of all we are passing through. Whatever it means, at 61, where are we sport? If you look at where we are coming from, after 60 years, a child of 60, a child born is probably after you grow up, and then at the age of 20, probably expected to have matured. Now we have matured at adult level. Now we are going to the night, and we are still strongly sport. So, well, this is Nigerians. Congratulations,
Of course, congratulations to Nigerians all over the world. On this show, we get to participate and join us in actually talking about the finest moments of in Nigerian sport right from 1960 up to date. So, head straight to our Facebook, our page, and also our YouTube channel. Send in your comments, send in your finest moment in sport from 1968 to 2021, and we get to read your comments as you keep them coming. We go straight to our first, finest moment when it comes to sport in Nigeria, where our own dream team, talking about the Olympic team, actually won the Olympic gold medal in the football event right there in Atlanta, 1996. That was our most finest moment when it comes to football across board.
It's our finest moment. It's not about the medal. The way we won the medal, that showcased Nigeria to the whole world. That yes, there's a country called Nigeria, and they have we refer to this football nation. Well, because nobody expected us for the first time when we qualified for our first qualification for the World Cup was 1994. And then 2 years later, that was our first World Cup again, that we went to the global stage at the senior level. And 2 years later, we won the Olympic gold medal. And the manner in which we won that gold medal, beating the best of the best football nation, beating the Brazil, came from a 3 go down to win Brazil 4-3. It was a marvel and it was fantastic. It was like that people never thought it was going to happen. And then in the final against Argentina was if they beat Brazil in the semi-final, that gave us a morale. And all of a sudden, Argentina was something that they thought that they are going to do the magic, but unfortunately for them again, and Nigeria was able to triumph against Argentina and won that gold medal. The manner to which we won that gold medal was so fantastic, and it was either we like it or not. Though we have came closer to win the gold medal again, but either we like it, that was 2008, but whatever we achieved, that was our best moment in football. But unfortunately, things that after that. But our best moment in football is in the 1980s. But after that, the whole world was waiting for Nigeria to come on stage. But unfortunately, one thing or the other, we're not where we are supposed to be at today.
Alpha, looking at when Kanu actually scored that goal, what were we really, running through our mind in 1996? I know that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but speaking about it, seems just like yesterday. I remember that match very, very well. Like I think it was played just yesterday. As of then, I was right there. I remember it was late at night, but the town, suddenly transformed to it was like a market. Everybody is sleepy, quiet time. And how quiet Abuja was in 96. The streets were full at that time. Jubilation all over the place, and clearly I mean, which sporting moment can you compare with the? It was almost like winning World Cup. I mean, it was next to the World Cup, and like Salufu said, we won that goal not by beating some certain minnows.
Of course.
You know,
If we had
exactly if we had beaten maybe some kind of countries and you'd have been the countries we beat. Brazil at any competition, whether it's age grade or Olympics or Argentina, it's not an easy feat.
Of course.
Defeat Brazil and Argentina. These are traditional football powerhouses. To win such, the gold medal at the Olympics. So it was clearly Nigeria's finest moment. And like some people said, a lot of us at that thought, even the whole world had looked up to Nigeria thinking that, okay, Nigerian football has arrived.
You can see on your screen, just to cut you short, that was, the final match of the Olympics, where we actually won Argentina at 3-2. The likes of dissect was there, Celestine Babayaro, Taribu West, Kanu Wanko, Uchi Chuku, Tijani Babangida, Gigi Okocha, Victor Beba, Daniel Amokchi, Sunday Odise, and Mobi Okpara. Just so looking at the Argentines, Zedeti was there, Ortega was there, the whole lot of Crespo was even there. A whole lot of players that actually get to ring the bells when it comes to our football. Generally,
exactly. So like I said, it was almost like winning the World Cup. You know.
So first of all, it's just unfortunate that people classify it as an underage. But to me, under 23 is a senior national team.
It is. The senior national team at the age of
look at the kind of
lineup
and the Argentine side we are seeing, the Ortega, the Crespo, and all of them we are seeing here are all senior Argentine national players. I think.
Exactly.
And even we have by age players like people like Daniel Amokashi, and the two of us.
Of course, the Olympics allow you to have 3 overage
players. And in fact, there's no how to describe this than to say or anytime if you have the movie, unfortunately I can't give you the video of that match. Anytime you watch it, you still feel proud like that. And it is a game that announced most of Nigerian players.
Of course.
The Kano is being celebrated the whole world today. Gigi Okuja is celebrated the whole world today. Is because of this particular match. But if you look at the semi-final against Brazil, everybody have written Nigeria off. Even some of Nigeria have already off their television. Nobody believes that it can ever happen. You can't even say that country like for football, country like a football condition like Spain or even Argentina. You can't even say that Argentina they came from a 3-goal down against Brazil to beat against Brazil.
Yes,
but even the Brazil have already started celebrating.
Of course, they were actually wasting time. They were actually wasting time. And at the end of the day, Kanu Anka just that goal was just a hard.
And even what happened before Kanu scoring that equalizing goal, he was already calling to be substituted.
Exactly.
Because he was already tired. But Boklicho said, "Do I need to substitute you? You have already just remain there." Yeah. And it turned into big deal. It was great. It was great.
Of course, so many people say that even we actually keep this team that actually represents the country at 1994. Maybe who knows? Maybe we have gotten to the semi-final stage of the USA '94. That's actually coming from some feelers and some people over there. Still at
Kanwa was not at the US '94 World Cup.
Yes,
they were still an age player coming up. So,
a lot of players have spoken. I've listened to 1 or 2 interviews where some players who were in that team, who said what happened after all. After the '96 Olympics, it became like, for the set of Nigerian players who were there, if you were not part of that team, it was like
so there
was some sort of discrimination.
Yes,
exactly, that's what it was. A lot of players have spoken. There was a lot of sort of discrimination. If you were not in that team, you were nowhere. Exactly. So it turned out a lot of issues started creeping into the team, leading up to the World Cup later on in France, in France '98, where we performed woefully because of the infighting, in the team.
Of course, still talking about
and one thing that also affected our team at that time. Remember at the 1996 Nations Cup in South Africa, when we were supposed as a defending champion, when they win in Tunisia, so also defend that title in Tunisia, in
go.
South Africa. But we couldn't go because of the diplomatic group between Nigeria and South Africa, and because of the then head of state.
Yeah,
Sana Pasha, if we have gone to that AFCON 2019 in South Africa,
and we were team to win that competition.
We
actually had the strongest team in Africa.
In Africa, the best team, and that's how South Africa was. That was the only time South Africa won today. So South Africa feel okay. It was great that Nigeria couldn't make it. So if we have made that tournament and play in that tournament, that would have still give us exactly. But unfortunately, because of the diplomatic road between Nigeria and South Africa, then we couldn't be able to make it. So,
of course, about our Nigerian finance movement, it was still one event in that particular 1996 Olympic Games where our own Choma Ajunwa actually, in the long jump made history for the country, where she actually became the first individual athlete to actually win a gold medal for Nigeria the Olympic Games. And at this point in time, the record still stands.
I mean, 25 years after, Nigeria is yet to clinch another gold medal since.
Individual gold medal.
Exactly, since that Choma Ajunwa been like when we started this program, like Sally clearly said, you expect to build on this kind of thing. You can imagine that someone won a gold medal, and 25 years we are yet to. With that kind of performance, you expect in subsequent Olympics, winning goals will be, a normal thing. If we are going for the Olympics, we should be saying at least minimum should be coming back with at least 3 or 4 gold medals. But over the years, it seems like we just keep going to dropping.
Is it that we don't have a talent, or is it that we don't have
the
right administrator,
getting
to ensure that
proper sports development
in place?
So at the end of the day, sport is basically administration. Because if you don't have a good administration, how is it going to set a proper template for the development of the game? So it still goes down to administration. We keep talking of a private sector. Before the private sector will come in, you have to put your house in order. You can't exactly for an outsider to come, and you have to make it attractive to this investor. So it still goes down to administration.
Let me tell you one thing. Most of the success we have recorded is just a determination of individual. It's not that there's a policy put in place, or there's how do I call it? There's a policy put in place or be implemented to ensure that those athletes succeed. It's just an individual. Okay, for this and the Shoma, I've listened to one of interview. He said on the day where Shoma Hajuma was supposed to go and job, nobody ever even gave her. For instance, he have said severally that even the Minister of Sport then,
they were motivating others.
They were motivating other athletes, but he was just left alone. Nobody. See, when the minister even came to the account, she was hailing the rest of all these Mironyali and the rest of athletes, sharing them or go and give Nigeria pride. But she never even mind to even look at on the way side of the show, because she just said that as a just not so exactly. But when they were going, it was the same day. The football team was also to go and play the semi-final. So everybody went to the football to the dream team to the one the football team. But it is when they heard that in Nigeria the Choma Ajunwa has won a gold medal, everybody started wanting to come and celebrate. So, and he according to he owe her success to Shegun Odegba, because Shegun Odegba single-handedly, and that's why we always say that and those who know sport, those who feel what it takes to allow to manage the sport. Okay, Shegun Odegba may pick this girl from somewhere, single-handedly monitor her program, took her to US, prepare her everything to ensure that this get to where she is, and it's the same thing. We are still it's the same methods that we give us. We are reading better. Okay, we have won a better than taking up to today. Because almost 26 years after now. No, 25 years after. 25 years after we won a gold medal. Up to today, we have never been able to win a gold medal in any individual athlete sport till today.
I think we need to.
What are we saying?
We need to go for a short break.
So it's a little unfortunate.
And when we come back, we still have a whole lot of finance movements of Nigeria right from 1960 till date. It's the Sports Orbit right here on the Leadership Podcast. We don't go nowhere.
It's time for a standing ovation for a country once called Niger area, but now Nigeria. governor generals. Head of states. Six presidents.
Nigeria, a country filled with milk and honey, gained her independence in 1960 from the British colony. However, became a republic in 1963. Since then, she has flourished in different sectors: agriculture, economy, health, sports, and many more.
36 states, one federal capital, diverse ethnic groups. Today, Nigeria is 61. Happy independence, Nigeria.
We are actually looking at the Nigerian sport finance movement right from 1960 up to date. You can actually be a part of the show by sending us your finance moments in sport, in the world of sport. I was talking about Nigeria, so that we can get to pick it up from there at this point in time. Okay, we have a comment from Modu. You said how the former head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, who was in power from 1985 to 1993, and General Sani Abacha from 1993 to 1998, bring out the best in our sportsmen and sportswomen. Was it luck? Why were they intentional about sports development? These are some of the questions I have been asking since the end of 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. Sorry, would you have a response to that particular question?
Just like we just analyzed, just saying, even the player that succeeded in those 90 that we're talking about, if you go into the history, just analyzing the scenario that lay out in the Choma, not be said that the deliberate policy put in place by the government to ensure that it's not right. Those are just an individual. Even if you also go into the history of the dream team, how they won that good medal. A lot of players I've listened to Celeste Babayaro, who was one of the goalkeepers. Son have also said, even in his book, that he said now that on they themselves have to contribute.
Of course.
Have to sacrifice a lot of things to contribute a lot of
not
that the administrators were so passionately, or there was a deliberate policy by the government. So, but one thing that Abacha did that even speaking to the players and give them promise, it's just a normal thing.
Of course.
So I strongly believe that what we are lacking in this country is a consistent policy that ensures for development. Subsequently, all the every government over the years have never showed genuine interest in developing sport. Even in those military era, not that they will have a deliberate policies in place to ensure the sport development. But most of that is just individual brilliant for that play out.
Of course, after taking a look at the Tiger, actually won the first. He was actually boxing title for Nigeria right there in August 1963. Can you just take us back?
Prior to that moment, boxing, of course, came into Nigeria too. Fortunately to say, quite early, of course, through the colonialists. And at that time, boxing was seen more like a foreign sport. But Big Tiger was actually the first Nigerian to win a boxing title, which was then the middleweight. And he had been fighting for quite a long time. And in fact, this his win was actually a trilogy of fights. He had fought with his challenger, who was Fulma in the fight. So they had a rematch. Then there was another fight, and he won the first one. Fulma won the second, also, and he won the last fight. And the event was even the first boxing event to even be hosting a major boxing event. He hosted here in Nigeria, out there in Ibadan. And the Tigers' win at that period spurred a lot of Nigerians to go into boxing. He brought serious awareness. He encouraged a lot of Nigerians. So he was sort of like a pioneer to an extent. So he brought a lot of Nigerians in love with boxing, and that is why, if you check subsequently, even in the Olympics, Nigeria haven't done too badly by saying the boxing. And if not
except for the previous one that we didn't qualify.
Yes, exactly. And even for our boxers too, at least we had in the likes of Samuel Peters, Anthony Joshua, of British Nigerian, but the Tigers, he had really encouraged a lot of people. Bash Ali, Joe Lasisi, so many boxers like that. So after the Tiger, all along, a lot of boys were encouraged to go into boxing. So all along, we had very good boxers who have taken up the sport, and all still goes down to what this man did in 1963.
Of course, he actually went forward to defeat Florentino Fernandez and also Henry Hart in that particular one, going to win the world title. Away from that, we head straight to we head straight to the good medal that we actually won in 2012 Olympic Games, where we actually won silver medal in the 400 meters men relay race. But due to the fact that the US team actually there was actually found they were actually guilty of doping. One of the athletes was actually guilty of doping. Then they had to actually strip off the gold medal from the US. At the end of the day, to Nigeria. How was the feeling then when this was announced in 2012?
Well,
it was in 2000, not 2012.
It was in Sydney 2000, but the medal came in 2012. That's 12 years later. After the American athletes were found to be under doping substance. So and it was one of the 3 gold medals that Team Nigeria is still got that have won. Like of the Sunday battle and the team were able to finish second behind the Americans.
Ubang was the youngest in that particular one.
Finished behind the Americans, and since America were found guilty of the doping issue, so the medal was awarded to Nigeria. So it would have been better if it was won that medal at the signature. So awarding us just behind the award this way. They should not be like the
they didn't have the chance to actually play the Nigerian national anthem for those athletes to actually
how would they play the
get to stand on the podium. Some reporters even saying that they need to actually play the national anthem for them. Talking about Ubon has actually several he has actually come up to say he needs the organizers to
maybe Nigerians Olympic community and draw the attention of the IOC to amend that situation. Whatever we like it or not, that has come. But
That's
it
all, yeah.
would have been better if the America didn't choose to win that. Win
Of
that
course.
medal. So
Of course,
Of course.
moving forward, it was the first time for Nigeria to win the African Cup of Nations. This was in 1980, where the likes of the Green Eagles, Shegun Debami, Manuel Kala, Musa Lawal, and the rest. It was just a beautiful moment right there in Lagos. We actually hosted, that Nations Cup, and we got to win the Nations Cup. Looking at, taking a look at the picture and looking at the fans, in the stadium. How does it feel, getting to see your team winning
That
the
was
Nations
when
Cup?
that was when fans actually trooped in to watch even Nigerian teams. If you even remember before even the 1980 World Cup in '77, where Rangers and Shooting Stars played in the semi-final of the what's now
African
called the
Continental.
Confederations Cup. I mean, as reports at that time said, it probably brought the nation to a standstill. It's like what you get today if Chelsea are playing, for instance, Man City. For instance, it shuts down the whole of Europe. That's what we get. But where are all these glory moments? And then back to the World Cup, the bulk of the World Cup winning
Nations
team,
Cup.
the Nations Cup, bulk of this Nations Cup winning team was
So they're home
actually drawn
base.
from home base.
and
All of
one
them.
place,
Most of them were from Shooting Stars and Rangers. Odigbami was in shooting. Christian Chukwu was even the Rangers captain. Emmanuel Kala. So the bulk of these players came from these two teams. All of them were home-based players, and they were able to go all the way and win Nigeria their first ever continental title. Before that event, Nigeria was seen as okay, I'm upcoming, taken seriously until Nigeria shocked Africa with the winning the African Cup, which was hosted here in Lagos.
Of course, that was one of the glorious moments that we still got to remember when it comes to football in Nigeria. Then taking a look at the under 17 before we go forward, 5 times world champions. Salifo, we won that I think in 1983. That was the first time we won the under 17 World Cup. We won it in 2015. We won it in 2013. There about 2007. So at this point, when it comes to the under 17.
of the world 5 times. That's why you say one is 1985, 1993, 93, 2007, 2013, then 2015. And you now ask yourself, the team that have won the under 17 5 times, and that is what we're saying, that we don't build on the success
That
we
team
have.
is yet to make the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
Yes, the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Of the senior
Even
national
second round. How many times have we been in the second round?
Two times.
Twice.
So you ask yourself, okay, if you let's just come up in the recent time, the team that won the under 17 in 2007, Rabi Ibrahim, Lukman, Harman, Husseini, Husseini, Chrysanthos, name Akinstola, name Joshua, name all of them. Where are those players? None of them is on the system. But the gay, the Manchester United captain, who was in goal against Nigeria in the final, where is Ajiboye today?
Exactly.
The gay is one of the best keepers in the world today. So we don't build on success. We just come so fast, and at the end of the day, we are not anywhere to be found. It's a mock of ourselves.
Of course, just those two, but just let you know that we are actually qualified for the World Cup appearance in 1994, in 2010 World Cup, 2014 World Cup, and also 2018 World Cup. That are those times that we are actually World Cup 6. Time. Just before we go, because my producer is telling me that time is up at this point in time, we cannot go to tell you the fixtures for the English Premiership this weekend before the international break will be coming up later in the week. Starting tomorrow, first match is between Manchester United against Everton, Chelsea against Southampton, Wolves against Newcastle, Burnley against Norwich City, Leeds versus Watford. We actually go down in that particular one. Arsenal will seek to continue their fine run against Brighton, Tottenham host Aston Villa, West Ham against Brentford, Crystal Palace against Leicester City, and the biggest match of the weekend will be the match between the former champions and also former champions, talking about Liverpool and Manchester City. Quickly, guys, let's get your reaction on all this match. What should we expect? Which match is the peak of at the moment?
The one between the former holders and current holders. I mean, to be fireworks, and incidentally, they are both first and second on the table. So I expect, an entertaining game. Both sides are highly attacking sides, so I really expect an entertaining game. For predictions, too close to call.
Too close to call for you?
Do I hear you say Arsenal continue their final?
Of course, they have been playing three matches
straight.
unbeaten at this point in time, so we can say Arsenal unbeaten in three matches.
Well, let's hope Arsenal continue their beating on the winning streak.
Yes.
Three matches. Let's go. That is the game number 4 out of the five ultimatum given to Asimiga. Sorry, Arteta. So he has won 3. He remained 2 matches. So I wish you good luck, and I hope that he didn't stop there.
Because we hope that it didn't get to stop there. We are not, going to stop Sports Orbit right here on the Leadership Podcast. But at this point in time, we need to take a short break. We'll return on Monday. Yes, it's a short break. We'll return on Monday. But yet another exciting edition of Sports Orbit right here on the Leadership Podcast studio. My name is Olawale Ayeni. I've been in the studio with Salif Usman and also Alpha Tron.
Thank you.
So I say, do enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Independence Day and Nigeria. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye-bye for now.